I want to take you through a little Sunday guided meditation right now. I want you to take a deep breath and I want you to close your eyes. What I want you to think about is the last experience of being really upset. Now, what I want you to see is I just want you to stop analyzing. Rather than analyzing and understanding what happened, why it happened, and explaining it, I just want you to get into the experience of it. I want you to simply look at what you feel. So close your eyes right now and take yourself to a recent memory where you were really upset. Was it a betrayal? Was it a discard? Was it a disappointment? Was it a failure? And then I want you to look at the experience of it. I want you to look at how it made you feel. I want you to take a look at those emotions. Was there a sense of being alone? Was there a sense of being not enough? How about not mattering? Look and see what it is that's underneath all the explaining, all the understanding, all the rumination. What's actually causing this experience? What is it that was triggered within you? So I just want you to look at the memory, no judgment, no invalidation, and just look simply for how you felt, the feelings that are there. Allow yourself to just experience the experience. Don't fight it, don't make it wrong. Just take a look right now. Now, what I want you to do is, as we look at these experiences, see, is there a sense that there's something wrong with me? Something broken? How did this happen again? How did you not see this coming? Are you looking for what's wrong? Or are you just looking simply at the experience itself? As you go into your mind, notice how you want to find what's wrong. I want you to notice the experience that there is something wrong. I want you to really look, and I want you to ask yourself something right now. Is the way that you're feeling in this situation, is it actually true? Or is it just true that you feel these feelings? If for you, if it's a sense of being alone, betrayed, abandoned, if it's a sense that you're not enough, if it's a sense of anger, sadness, is there a sense of not mattering, not belonging? Is there a sense of here we go again? Is it a familiar feeling? See, you think that this event caused you to feel this way. But I want you to look right now. Let's expand outward. Where else in your life does this feeling of not enough show up? Where else do you see it right now? What other areas of your life have this sense of being not enough? Maybe there's areas where you tell yourself, I am enough. But if you look and zoom out, is that area a comfort zone for you? Is it simply that you've got yourself driven and then you became adequate, you became good enough? What other areas of your life do you see not good enough? Do you see this fear of not belonging, this fear of abandonment? And if you look at the moments before this experience, before this memory, were those same emotions present before this big event, before this big memory? And I want you to start to go back in time. How much of your life has been dominated by this same emotion, this same feeling? And so as we start to depersonalize this experience, as we look at it, notice how looking at and being authentic about these underlying dynamics pull you out of them. Notice how you have the freedom to just acknowledge your experience without needing to fix or change it. And notice how looking at your experience from the first person observation, from just observing what's in your memory, takes away the notion that there's something really wrong, that maybe the experience itself is the cause of its own experience. Maybe the experience of being not enough is what's causing the not enough. Because if it's everywhere in your life already, lurking around every corner, how much in your life are you avoiding the same feeling? How much effort did you put into avoiding being not good enough, only to have it happen again? How much of your life is dedicated to some future? Is it the future that you were living into that you lost in this experience? Is the betrayal really the betrayal of your mind, what you thought was going to happen, what you wanted to have happen? How far back does this go? How far back does this experience of not being enough go? How much of your wakeful life is lived in reactions or the avoidance of reactions? The same reaction, not enough. The same fear of abandonment. Does not enough show up at work? Does it show up with your family? Does it show up with your friends? Does it show up when you shop? Does it show up when you dress? Does it show up when you look in the mirror? And when you have this experience get triggered in you, how does it affect every other area of your life? Does that one event that you think made you not enough, did it have an effect on your health? Did it have an effect on your family? Did it have an effect at work? Did it make you avoidant? Did it make you not want people to see you this way? And so this sensation of being not enough, how is that impacting your life? How does it really make you feel? Is there a sense that you'll never be enough? A can't? Is there a hidden can't in there? Is there this notion that you need to figure it out and be perfect? Do you see that you're trying to be perfect? Is there an inner knowing that you can never be perfect, yet you keep trying, you go back to it? And as you accomplish goals or fail, do you see that that's the same thing? That everything you do to try to be enough, can you see that it validates that you're not? Can you see that trying to be perfect validates this notion that you might not be enough the way you are? And that you're trying to fix, change yourself, fix and change life? Can you see that when you feel like you're not enough, you have to be not enough for something, for someone, for life itself? That when you experience this not enough, it transforms the outside world. And you've been trying to fix yourself, but you've never looked. You've never looked to see that it seems like it's out there. But is not enough really out there? Is out there even out there? Is what you're seeing and you're believing to be true? It's certainly the way that you experience yourself, but is the way that you experience yourself true? It's true that you feel these feelings. It's true that you have these thoughts. But have you ever really taken the time to stop analyzing yourself, to figure out what went wrong, to figure out what's not enough, to figure out how you got here, and just look simply at the here and now? And when you look at the here and now, right now, can you see that not enough has just been there the whole time? And where did this not enough come from? Was the not enough there lurking around the corner and then got activated? And so if you're always avoiding rejection, if you're always avoiding failure, if you're avoiding the thoughts of people, if you're projecting this onto life, can you see that you're worried about this response? That this reaction of not enough, this reaction of something's wrong, this reaction is the cause. And what would happen if you were to just let it go right now? I give up the right to have the complaint that I'm not good enough in my life forever. What difference would that make if you just let it all go? Let it go.